Good day, everyone. I am SHARA BASAY together with my partner LIZA CANONES, and we are going to present our research study with the title of Coping Strategies of Teacher Education Student to the New Normal Learning. Chapter 1 Introduction Background of the Study. We learners always adapt and cope to the changes of strategies, methodologies, and approaches in order for us to learn a certain lesson. It is vital to us learners to adapt to the changes of education, whether it face-to-face or online learning. Since we are in digital era, students should be versatile in doing different blended learning in the traditional sense, combine in-person, teacher-student interaction with online learning tools to support overall instruction for both the teacher and student. And with the widespread use of technology in teaching and learning, there are numerous ways to approach blended learning today. Idwick Original, blended learning, or the integration of face-to-face and online instruction, Graham 2013, is widely adopted across higher education, with some scholars referring to it as the new traditional model. Ross and Gage 2006, page 167, or the new normal in course delivery, Norberg et al. 2011, page 2007. Statement of the problem. This study will aim to determine the coping strategies of teacher education students. Specifically, it will seek to answer the following question. First, what is the social demographic profile of the respondents? Second, what are the coping strategies to the new normal learning of the respondents? Third, are factors such as age, sex, year level, location, and estimated family income significantly related to the coping strategies of teacher education students to the new normal learning? Hypothesis. Factors such as age, sex, year level, location, and estimated family income is not significantly related to the coping strategies to the new normal learning of the respondents. Theoretical framework. This study will be anchored to Garrison, Anderson, and Archer. It says that the blended learning have a model of inquiry-based teaching and learning. Is based on the work of John Dewey and constructive views of experiential learning. The original framework identifies the education experience as occurring at the convergence of three presents: cognitive, teaching, and social.
In our application of this model, presence is defined as a state of alert awareness, receptivity, and contentedness to the social, cognitive, emotional, and physical working of both the individual and the group in the context of their learning environment. Adapted from a definition by Rogers and Riederud 2006, page 1. Conceptual framework. The study will be based on the coping strategies of teacher education students to the new normal learnings, as perceived by the respondents will affect by certain variables in Diao Satellite College. Independent variables: socio-demographic profile, age, sex, year level, location, and estimated family income. Dependent variables: Coping strategies to the new normal learning.
Significance of the study. This study can provide additional information about the coping strategies of teacher education students to the new normal learning as perceived by the respondents. Furthermore, the result of this study will be a great help to some concerned individuals. First, students. The utmost benefit of this study will be the student who experiencing this kind of new environment blended learning. Second, guidance counselor. A person who give help and advice to the student about educational and personal decision. Third, school administrator. Oversee administrative tasks in school, colleges, or other educational institutions. They ensure that the organization runs smoothly and they also manage facilities and staff. Fourth, faculty. The result of this study will be valuable to the faculty because it can give them an idea what are the perceived effects of blended learning to the working student. And the last, future researchers. It will give them benefit to the future researchers who may conduct the same or related study, which this study will serve as their reference. Scope and delimitation. This study will be conducted during second semester academic year 2021 to 2022 at Capi State University Dayao Satellite College. The respondent will be teacher education student of Capi State University Dayao Satellite College.
Second, research design. This study will use the descriptive correlational. Descriptive correlational method is a type of research that helps determine if two or more variables are associated with each other. A descriptive correlation method is used to identify whether there is or no relationship between two variables. Local of the study. This study was conducted at Copy State University Dial Satellite College during the second semester of academic year 2021 to 2022. Last, respondent of the study. The participants of the study were the 222 taken from a population of 522 B.Ed students of Cavite State University Dial Satellite College for the school year 2021 to 2022. So now I will show the table 1, distribution of the respondent. In Capital State University, Dial Satellite College, the Bachelor of Elementary Education. In this table, we have a year level, population size, and sample size. In first year, the population size is 137, and the sample size in first year is 57. Second year, the population size is 121. Then in second year sample is 52. Third year, the population size is 137. Then the sample size in third year is 67. Last, fourth year, 131 population size. Then the sample size in fourth year is 56. The total is population size is 522. And the sample size is the total 222. So let's proceed the research instrument. The instrument that will be used in the study will be coping strategies of teacher education to the new normal learning survey questionnaire, which two parts. Part 1 with socio-demographic profile of the respondents, such as age, sex, location, and estimated family income. Part 2 used to determine the coping strategies of teacher education to the new normal learning. Next, data gathering procedure. Before the gathering of the needed data, the researcher will be secure permission from the chairman of the teacher education department. After approval, the letter of request and granted the permission to conduct the study, the researcher will immediately reach out the target respondent and explain the object of the study. The researcher personally administrates the instrument to the respondent to assure 100% retrieval. So let's proceed the data analysis procedure. The gather the data will be tabulate, analysis, and interpreted for the interpretation. For facilitate the accuracy, analysis, interpretation of the data. The item will be scored using the following scoring guide. So we have a scoring interval. So 5. The equivalent is 4.21 to 5. So which mean is strongly agree. Then the 4 is the equivalent in scoring interval 3.41 to 4.20, which mean is agree. Then 3's score is the equivalent for scoring interval is 2.61 to 3.40, which mean is moderately agree. The next 2 score is scoring interval is 1.81 to 2.60, which mean is slightly agree. Then last, 1 is scoring interval 1 to 1.80. So which mean is not agree. So next is statistical tools. The gathered data will treated, analyzed, and interpreted using statistical package for social science SPSS software 17.0. Frequency count, percentage, and mean will use to determine the coping strategy of teacher education to the new normal learning. I-test will use to determine the significant difference between the coping strategy of teacher education to the new normal learning when grouped according to year and section and level of significance.